Coming up on today's episode of Airborne Unlimited, AirVenture 2021 facts and figures from an outstanding year, also troubled Raptor kit aircraft prototype down in cornfield, and kayaker injured after run-in with a cub. Welcome back. We're getting back to business after our annual break following the amazing week of Oshkosh and have plenty of news to cover. Hi, I'm your host, Kimberly Kay. Everybody's wondering, so how did EAA AirVenture do this year? At a final Oshkosh briefing from EAA Boss Jack Pelton, he noted that this was perhaps the most challenging set of circumstances we've ever faced as an organization to make the event happen. I could not be more proud of our volunteers, staff, and participants on the way they came together to exceed our expectations and make AirVenture 2021 a truly memorable experience. More than 10,000 aircraft arrived at Whitman Regional Airport in Oshkosh and other airports in east central Wisconsin. At Whitman alone, there were 16,378 aircraft operations in the 10-day period from July 22nd until the 31st, which is an average of approximately 116 takeoffs, landings per hour when the airport is open. A record 1,420 vintage aircraft registered, plus over 1,000 home-built aircraft, 354 warbirds, 148 aerobatic aircraft, 112 seaplanes, 33 ultralights, and 27 rotorcraft for a total of 3,176. Approximately 608,000 people were in attendance. Only the third time attendance has surpassed 600,000. 40,000 people were camping, 5,000 volunteers logging in, about 250,000 volunteer hours, about 747 exhibitors, for a total of $170 million in economic impact. After the break, 4 A-10s Thunderbolts 2s share the highway. Details after these messages.
Are you ready to ace your FAA drone pilot knowledge test, get your remote pilot certificate, and start earning money? Well, flying a drone is a great tool that can open up new business opportunities for anyone. Realtor, insurance adjuster, videographer, or commercial weekend drone warrior, you need to fly legally. Whether you're pursuing your initial Part 107 remote pilot certificate or you need a renewal, King Schools has a course just for you. So start learning today at kingschools.com.
Skyleader Aircraft offers a lineup of the most powerful, durable, and efficient light sport aircraft in the industry. From trainers to roomy cockpits for long hauls, Skyleader has an aircraft for you. And the best part? They're in your budget. Skyleader's base prices are set low to give you room to customize your aircraft to your needs, desires, and wallet, allowing you to put your money where it matters to you most. Visit flyskyleader.com today to learn about our aircraft, customization options, and chat with the team.
Welcome back. With so much news coming out of the aviation industry, we're going to be summarizing some other interesting stories in a brief segment we call Around the Patch. A-10s land on Michigan State Highway on purpose. 4 A-10 Thunderbolt 2s from the 354th Fighter Squadron and the Michigan Air National Guard's 127th Wing landed on the state highway as part of the Northern Strike 21 in Alpena on August 5th. This is the first time that an Air Force has purposely landed modern aircraft on a U.S. civilian roadway. The 355th Wing participation in this exercise demonstrated the unit's continued effort to refine its agile combat employment capabilities from austere locations with limited infrastructure and personnel. Virgin Galactic, inspired by self-described success, nearly doubled prices. The folks at Virgin Galactic are feeling their oats and pretty much believing all the hype created by the flight that carried their boss, Richard Branson, to space. In a 2Q21 legal filing, the company notes that they lost nearly $95 million, more than $20 million more than the same period a year previously, but put a pretty positive spin on the rest of the report. VG has announced plans to reopen sales effective immediately. Pricing for these offers will begin at $450,000 per seat. DA-62 MPP sets course for Norway. After a successful 2-week flight trial back in 2019, Andøya Space evaluated their Diamond Special Mission aircraft, and the Raptor ordered a DA-62 MPP for their own operations. The DA-62 MPP is equipped with a customized, state-of-the-art mission system that allows Andøya Space to conduct their missions in an efficient manner. The aircraft was delivered on July 2021. B-29 Dock History Restored Tour had to take a pause due to engine concerns. The B-29 Dock History Restored Tour took a break to allow their maintenance team to assess one of the Warbird's engines. Our maintenance team has spent the past 2 days inspecting and working on our Warbird, and we are still not comfortable with the performance of one of the engines of the aircraft, said Josh Wells, B-29 Dock Executive Director and General Manager last week. We've made the decision to pause our tour and take a closer look at the engine by having it removed and shipped to the MRO shop for a full inspection. Well, that does it for today's trip around the patch. Now let's return to the rest of the news. Troubled Raptor kit prototype down in cornfield. One of the SportPlane world's most controversial kit development programs may be ending. Following years of setbacks, delays, and no end to questionable development decision, followed by a flight test program that reportedly got past the minimum 40 hours, the Raptor aircraft prototype is down in a cornfield after a drive system failure resulted in an unplanned landing. The brainchild of designer Peter Muller, the project originally started out with significant bluster and hype that has never been met. He said in a quote, "The Raptor is an extremely spacious 5-place pressurized composite aircraft with a 62-inch wide cabin with a possible top speed of 300 knots that can cruise at 230 knots true on 7 gas per hour of diesel or Jet A." The aircraft was in the process of being gradually repositioned to Idaho when the accident occurred. Fillmore County Sheriff Bill Burgess reported that the Friday accident occurred around 7 o'clock and that the pilot told him that his plane lost power while he was trying to fly between Manhattan, Kansas, and Grand Island. The aircraft went down just north of Highway 6, about 4 miles west of Fairmont. After these messages, kayaker injured after run-in with a cub. Those details after the break.
At Diamond Aircraft, innovation is in our DNA. Whether you're taking to the skies for training or business travel, every aircraft in Diamond's lineup features innovative technology, an industry-leading safety record, superior performance and efficiency, and a comfortable flying experience. No other company has pioneered as many aviation firsts, achieved more milestones, or received the same amount of industry praise as Diamond. Discover why Diamond Aircraft is one of the most trusted manufacturers in aviation at diamondaircraft.com.
When adventure is calling, the Bori by Aero Volga is the plane you need to answer the call. Bori's composite design is simple, reliable, and economical, with impressive performance and no gimmicks. Designed for the wilderness and proven durability in a flight around the Arctic Circle, the Bori has what it takes to handle your next adventure. Featuring 2 large cargo compartments, a comfortable modern cockpit, and a Rotax 912 power plant, the Bori Amphibian is now available in Canada. Experience the Bori for yourself at flightsimple.com.
Aviation Safety Resources is disrupting the market for aircraft emergency parachute recovery systems. ASR systems are smaller, lighter weight, and offer longer repack cycles than similar products available in the current market. ASR has a recovery system available for every type of aircraft: sport, experimental, light sport, general aviation, urban air mobility, vertical takeoff and landing, electric propulsion, and unmanned aerial systems. Find the right product for your aircraft at aviationsafetyresources.com.
Welcome back. In one of the more unusual airplane accidents we've heard of, a kayaker was injured after run-in with a cub. Oregon's Yamhill County Sheriff noted that on August 4th, around 5 o'clock in the afternoon, Yamhill Communications received a 911 call regarding an injured kayaker on the Willamette River in the area of Lower Lambert Bar between Dayton and the Whitland Ferry. A Yamhill County Sheriff's Office Marine Patrol boat responded along with a water rescue boat from Tualatin Valley Fire and Rescue and land-based rescue and ambulance personnel from Dayton Fire District and McMinnville Fire Department. The patient is a 42-year-old female from McMinnville who is in a kayak along with another adult female, age 66, on a separate kayak. Deputies arrived on scene and located the injured kayaker, as well as the Piper Super Cub plane on the gravel bar. The preliminary investigation revealed that the plane was taking off from the gravel bar when the kayaker was struck by the plane. The pilot returned to the scene and has cooperated with the investigation. Well, that does it for our show today. I'm your host, Kimberly Kay. You can catch episodes of Airborne on Roku and Fire TV. Just search for Aero-News or Airborne in the directory. And don't forget to follow us on social media and feel free to comment with story ideas or just to say hi. We hope you enjoyed the show. We'll see you next time.